It's me again. It's me again. Oh, me again. Girl, where you from? I wanna go there. I wanna make your home my destination. Girl, where you from? You and your friend then. The whole collection must be an explanation. It had to be something in the water, in the water, baby, something in the water, it don't make sense. It had to be something in the water, in the water, baby, something in the water, it had to be. I pray that one day I truly and finally solve this mystery. But until then, I take a little wine, start back it up, girl, and press rewind. Tea from the good girl and just take time. Wine, girl, I took a girl. Girl, where you be? I wanna be there. It has so many things that I just have to know. So many things, yeah. Like the way how you blow, how you flow, John low. Make me wanna run test on your new college too. Yes, me girl, cause it had to be something in the water, in the water, something in the water. It don't make sense. It had to be something in the water, in the water, something in the water. It had to be. I pray that one day I truly and finally solve this mystery. But until then, I take a little wine, start knocking up, girl, and press rewind. Tea from the good girl and just take time. One girl, I took a girl. Oh gosh, tell me, baby, tell me, yo, it had to be. Girl, you secret must we really have me feeling like Jack and Jill. If you wanna take my bucket to your well and bottle and sell, bottle and sell. It had to be something.
Greetings and salutations on and all.
Baby, something in the water.
As we go out playing in the water.
I wanna go there. I wanna make your home my
I want to say big ups to each and everyone locked in right now. Those from near, those from far. Those on TuneIn Radio.
your friend then.
On the night shift to DJ Kevin Steele. Welcome. If you're hailing from across the pond, top of the morning to you in the UK. Locked in on.
It don't make sense. It had to be something in the water.
Yeah, okay.
Something in the water.
Yeah, like I was saying, big ups to my friends over there in the UK. On One Harmony Radio, King Genius and Queen Genius. Big ups to those who are locked in out of New Jersey. NIE Radio with the Motivator. And also Mix102.com with their sister station in Jamaica, Earth 96 FM. Blessings to ya. Much love, Symbol. I want to say big ups to Mr. Lindsay over there at the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com. A veteran in the business. Much respect, sir. I want to say blessings to the family up there in New York. Locked in on Island Worldwide, exhibiting the power of music.
Just take time, one girl, I took a girl. Oh gosh, tell me, baby, tell me, yo, it had to be. Tell a secret must be
China Nicole,
like Jack and Jill. If you wanna
Gary and the Jump Out production crew. Big up and blessings to you. Am I something funny? What's the something in the water?
It don't make sense, it had to be something in the water. In the water, baby, something in the water.
make no kind of sense, for real. Oh, wow.
It's me again. It's me again.
It's me one.
Girl, where you from?
Not me and nobody.
Wanna go there? I wanna make your home my destination. Girl, where you from? You and your friend them. The whole collection must be an explanation.
Now, can you imagine if something go wrong with this mic in the night, yeah?
Any water, any water, something.
There must be something in the water.
It don't make sense.
It don't make no sense.
Any water, any water.
Alright, this is a little better.
Any water.
Sound kind of normal right now, don't it?
I pray.
I want to say thank you to my segment sponsors.
That one day, I truly and finally solve this mystery.
Thank you, Paul C Media Group. Paul C Media Group got me on this journey, got me started with this whole multimedia thing some going on 15 years ago.
I wanna be there. There are so many things that are just.
And they're in the process of locking up shop.
How you blow, how you flow, John, oh that. Make me wanna run to some yellow college.
But until they do,
Yes, me girl, go
I want to say thank you to them.
you want that indeed.
I'm eternally grateful.
Something in you want that. It don't make sense.
I want to say thank you to Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands.
Want that.
Althea is a licensed massage therapist operating out of Broad County, North Miami-Dade and South Palm Beach counties. She comes to you,
I pray
bringing her table, her oils, and over 20 years massage therapy experience.
that one day I truly and finally solve this mystery. But until then,
So if you're in the South Palm Beach County area,
see from the cook your
Broad County, or North Palm Beach, North Miami-Dade,
oh gosh, tell me, babe.
go ahead and give her a call, 954-655-9000. That's 954-655-9000. Schedule your appointment today because she comes to you. You don't have to worry about going anywhere, getting any more stressed out when she's done.
Gotta be some
She only asks that outside of paying her, you get off her table and go sleep somewhere else.
girl, where you from? I wanna go there. I wanna make
It's known as the Kevin Stew Clause.
nation. Girl, where you from? You and your
I
friend.
want to say thank you to the Global Base.
The whole collection must be a.
The Global Base navigates your journey across music, events, marketing, social media, presence, and much, much more. It's a realm where social spheres awaken through their mastery. So go ahead and embrace the invitation to liberate your creativity unbounded and free, just like their consultation. The Global Base, your catalyst for everything related to music, music production, marketing, radio, event planning and promotion. If you want to get out there, you need to get with the Global Base. Link with them, theglobalbase.com. That's DAGlobalBASE.com. Tell them Kevin Stew sent you. I want to say thank you to the McNeil Trucking. McNeil Trucking is a veteran-owned, licensed and insured mover in the state of Florida. So if you want to move from the Keys to Jacksonville, from Naples to Palm Beach, Pompano to Pensacola, and all points in between, you want to put some things in storage, you want to move out of the state of Florida, you want to move into the state of Florida, you want to move some things around the corner, you don't know how to get about it, you don't have the manpower, you don't have the transportation, don't worry, you have the name, you have the number. McNeil Trucking, 954-406-9740. That's 954-406-9740. McNeil Trucking. Tell them Kevin Stew sent you. and they'll take you where you want to go. Even if you don't mention my name, they'll take it. They'll do what you need done. Trust me. Music from Kofi kicking things off. A track called Something in the Water. Good evening, Nikki. Greetings to ya. Hey, cuz. What's going on? Joining with us from the land of wood and water. I wonder if I'm gonna deal with this funny acting mic all night. Don't ramp with me now. Throw some water upon you. So we know that water is life. If nothing else, we know that much, right? And so as we go through tonight, we're going to be looking at some, I'd say, additives in the water that, well, could be harmful, could be beneficial to life. And recently in South Florida, there has been an issue with water. It has been in the news quite a bit recently. And it has to do with a mineral that's in the water. Now, mind you, it is an added mineral. And if you caught the news, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you're going to ask, but why is there an issue with this particular ingredient? And it's not a key ingredient of water. Of course, water is just hydrogen, oxygen. That's water. H2O. There's nothing more to it. But that is water in its purest form, right? Where do we find... Okay. Where is it that we find water like that, as pure as hydrogen and oxygen? Because everywhere else, there's something else in the water that we consume, right? Whether it is water that we use to just water the plants, or water that we use for laundry, water we use to drink and bathe. There are other things in the water. Now, we know with our skin being the body's largest organ, that what goes on our skin tends to get into our body. So what is in our water that we use to shower, that we frolic in the pool, in the river, in the lake, in the ocean, it will get into our system. But more so, the water we drink. And so, kind of piggybacking on what's going on in the news in South Florida, I wanted to look at the minerals that are in our water that we drink. According to qualitywaterlab.com, drinking water does a whole lot more than just quench thirst. It carries minerals that is picked up from the earth. Some good for health. Others can cause some trouble for the home, believe it or not. And so we're going to look at some of these ingredients, some of these minerals that we tend to find in our tap water, in our drinking water, and sometimes in our bottled water. Now, just so that you know, a lot of our tap water contains trace minerals, and these are picked up from rocks and soil as water moves through the ground. Some of the most common minerals that you're going to find: calcium, magnesium, sodium, iron, and fluoride. Some of them can improve health, some of them can affect plumbing, some of them can affect taste. What we know as hard water tends to be high in mineral content, and it can lead to lime scale, stains, and appliance wear. And there are some tests that you can do in the home to test your water quality and your mineral content. Now, minerals are everywhere. Let's start off with that. Minerals are everywhere in dirt, rock, sand. When it rains, water picks it up, it seeps through the ground into rivers, wells, aquifers. Basically, it will find its way into our bodies. Not all water, though, has the same mix of minerals. So, not all water is created equal. It depends on the geology in the area, and most minerals occur naturally. But in some cases, they're added by city water supplies or municipal water supplies or bottled water companies to either boost the taste or increase the health benefits. So, what minerals then are in tap water? Greetings, Miss Do. What do, and again, this can differ wherever it is in the world, or in the United States, or in the Caribbean. Well, of course, all those places are in the world, right? Wherever in the world you live. Most tap water contains a mix of naturally occurring minerals, and some are what you'd consider to be essential minerals, and some are just annoying. Just as a quick look, you have calcium. Now, we know that calcium supports bones and can cause also lime scale. It does. And you find it in your groundwater and limestone as common sources of calcium. And I guess because of the limestone relationship, it causes that lime scale. Then there's magnesium, which helps nerves and muscles. And you can find that in bedrock and aquifers. Then there's sodium, which balances fluids and softens water. So you have calcium, which can make water a little bit harder, and sodium, which kind of balances it out and softens the water. And you'll find it in some water softeners, you'll find it in soil. Sodium. Anybody ever eat dirt as a child? Well, you would have had a healthy intake of minerals. I used to eat dirt as a child, I won't even lie. There's iron, which is important in the oxygen transport in blood. You'll find that in well water, you'll find it in old pipes. Fluoride, which we find in our toothpaste, often used and promoted by our dentists, protects teeth in small amounts, however. And this is often added to public water by municipalities. Then there's sulfur, which occurs, it exists naturally. And sometimes when you might go by a sprinkler system or irrigation systems, and there's this little funky smell. It's the sulfur in the water that causes that smell. And you'll find that in groundwater. And because the sulfur occurs naturally, a very similar formula to water, H2O, creates the sulfur gas. It's H2S. So you have two molecules of hydrogen, one molecule of sulfur. And in the reverse, with water, you have two molecules of hydrogen, one molecule of water, of oxygen, H2O. So with the groundwater, you'll find H2S. You'll find sulfur. And that creates that pungent smell. Then you have zinc, which helps to boost immunity. And trace amounts of zinc can be found in some pipes. Now, it's worth noting that with calcium and magnesium, these two together cause most of the hard water issues that we will see. You know, the soap scum, the lime scale, the cloudy dishes. In small amounts, however, they're good for you, which is why you have your multivitamins often containing calcium and magnesium. They're really good for the body. Then you have your sodium. If you have a salt-based water softener, sodium levels can climb. Not dangerous for most people, but it might not be great for low sodium diets. Might not be great for your plants either. So those plant lovers out there, the horticulturalists, you might want to check your water quality and your mineral content in your water. If you notice that some of your plants are thriving and some not doing so well, well, it might be something in your water, literally. Fluoride is added by most public water systems for dental health. Now, there's an ongoing debate in some communities, like down in South Florida, about the efficacy and the need for fluoride in the water. A lot of people choose to filter it out. I guess they decide that they get enough from their toothpaste. I don't know. But people tend to take that route. The iron and sulfur that we talked about earlier, they don't pose a health risk, but they can cause staining and give water a metallic taste, or that smell that I talked about earlier, that rotten egg smell. That's the smell. That is caused, that comes from the sulfur. And you combine it with the iron and you'll get that metallic taste in the water. So can you imagine bottled water that people claim tastes so great? The effort that has to be put into it for it to have that balance. Boy. Now, the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, they check drinking water for minerals that could affect your health. Things like minerals like copper and fluoride, they have legal limits. Others are not as harmful. So the rules focus more on how they affect taste or smell. Most, however, are only subject to secondary drinking water standards for aesthetic effects. Basically, the way the water may appear or the way the water might smell or taste. The FDA, Food and Drug Administration, regulates minerals in bottled water products labeled as bottled water, drinking water, mineral water, sparkling mineral water, spring water, purified water, including demineralized, deionized, and distilled water. Carbonated water, tonic water, and seltzer, these are regulated as soft drinks. And I guess, okay, I guess that would be because of the bubbly effect. So, does bottled water then contain minerals? Because they're regulated, right? The FDA defined bottled water as water for human consumption that is sealed in bottles and contains no added ingredients. Most brands, again, most brands are filtered tap water. Yeah, the same bottled water that you're getting out there as whatever brand. Most of them are just tap water. Pipe water that is run through a filter. To put it bluntly. So they do contain minerals and fluoride, but it's also within EPA limits. Some products, however, must meet stricter definitions. Bottled mineral waters, for example, must come from underground sources and contain at least 250 parts per million ppm of total dissolved solids. And all minerals must come from the source. They cannot be added later. Well, maybe we should say they should not. We don't know what these bottlers are doing, what these companies are doing with their bottled water, to be honest. We don't. And regulation in the United States is of such that you can't really be too sure. Now, the most common minerals in bottled water: calcium carbonate, magnesium sulfate, potassium, and sodium sulfate. And manufacturers can add minerals to ordinary bottled water to balance its taste and give it a more refreshing quality, as long as they do not label it as natural mineral water. Water with fewer than 250 parts per million of total dissolved solids are called spring waters. Now, that means that if you can get the formula right, you can convert your tap water to spring water for labeling purposes as per these definitions. Crazy, right? So, the other question that leads to is, how then does that affect us? Are there any benefits to this mineral water? Are there any side effects? Are there any concerns that we need to have? Well, we're gonna look into that shortly. But before we do so, there are a couple of things I want to address, a little bit of housekeeping, if you will. One of them being that I always encourage you guys to get your copy of the audiobook, Empowered: Essential Concepts and Strategies Every Woman Should Know About Self-Defense. The book is available on Audible, and I learned a lot when I narrated it. You will learn a lot from listening to it. It's authored by Jonathan Field, and like I said before, I narrated the audiobook. So go ahead and get your copy today. Get a copy for a friend, a relative, and notice I didn't give a gender, because that's good for men as it is designed for women. So basically the book was created with women in mind, but men, you have a sister, you have a mother, aunt, cousin, wife, girlfriend, you may have a daughter. This is the kind of information that they would want to have. They should have. There should be a need for them to have. Get it for them. Also, want to say big ups to the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation, who has been busy with going about making sure to do having a concerted effort and concerted being collective effort to hold the government of Jamaica accountable. Past government, present government, future government, by doing things like filing access to information requests, by making sure that they stay true to their word and reminding them of what they say. The One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation has set out to make sure that they go about doing this with the people of Jamaica in mind. And so you can get caught up with what is happening with OJLDF on a Saturday with their founder, Will Rattigan, former or retired supervisory FBI special agent, and the panel that he would have with him. I often sit on this panel, and you can catch them on Saturday afternoons from 3 p.m. Eastern on Reggae Global Radio and also on YouTube. The mission of the One Jamaica Legal Defense Foundation is dedicated to ensuring justice and equality for all, particularly those who have been wrongfully accused, marginalized, denied access to fair legal representation. And they believe that every individual deserves a fair chance to defend their rights regardless of socioeconomic status, and they're also committed to fighting for those who cannot fight for themselves. One such person who has been active in the fight for persons who cannot fight for themselves, as well as some that can, is longtime attorney Mr. Isaac Buchanan, and host of the broadcast Context Matters, and that you can catch on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern on Reggae Global Radio and also on YouTube. So catch up with Isaac. Some of you may remember him being the attorney for the little dreadlocks girl that was told that she can't come back to the school unless she cut her locks off. Yeah, he was her attorney, and more of you may know him as Vibes Cartel's attorney. So catch up with Isaac on Thursdays with Context Matters. And one more thing I want y'all to pay attention to. The church I play drums for is having an annual spring concert, fundraising concert. And here is a little clip about that.
The Spring Gospel Concert is here at the First Baptist Church of Sunrise, 6401 Sunset Strip, on Saturday, April 19th, 2025 at 6 p.m. Featuring Jabez, Joan Myers, Minister Keisha Peart, Sonia Rowe, and the No Name Band. MC will be Commissioner John T. of Waves 1170. Contribution $50. Get your tickets by calling our church office at 954-742-6404. Remember, Saturday, April 19th at 6 p.m. right here at 6401 Sunset Strip.
Hey, Dad, how do you throw a curveball? How do you build a fort? How do refrigerators run? How do fish learn how to swim?
Kids ask a lot of questions.
How high can you jump?
But you don't have to know every answer.
How many phone numbers are there?
Because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent.
How do cell phones work?
There are thousands of children in foster care who don't need every question answered.
What's electricity?
They just need you.
What's the moon made of?
For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Season's greetings from the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through.
It's Christine representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin Stew and the night shift radio show. Yo, it at the thing, turn up the thing loud. Whoa, DJ Kevin Stew have the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line beyond the dark clouds. DJ Kevin Stew believe him, and that's no doubt. Salute the night shift radio show, Christine. It's a heart it up. Loud. Kill the beast.
Headed down this road, don't know where it leads to. I put on my coat, hoping that I'll see you. There's some things I've learned in my life. I need my time, but every time, there you go. It's been a minute since we last spoke. I hope things ain't different. I still visit where we used to hang out. Hey Scout, I'll be at the lookout. Headed down this road, don't know where it leads to. I put on my coat, hoping that I'll see you. Headed down this road, don't know where it leads to. I put on my coat, hoping that I'll see you. And even if I don't, life has a way of working out. Right now I'm headed home while taking my old route. There you go. It's been a minute since we last spoke. I hope things ain't different. I still visit. Hey Scout, I'll be at the lookout. Headed down this road, don't know where it leads to. I put on my coat, hoping that I'll see you. Headed down this road, don't know where it leads to. I put on my coat, hoping that
Welcome back to the broadcast. Music from Rachel David Lee. Track called Put On My Coat. What's in your water? Do you know? I'm referring to some of the minerals that exist in drinking water. Do you know if your water has any actual benefits? Or are there some minerals that you actually should want in your water? Well, according to the Quality Water Lab, they're saying, hey, listen, some things to take into consideration. Water, mineral water specifically, you know, it does have some benefits. But they're not the only ones that are saying it. The scientific consensus is that most people get adequate mineral intake from the food they eat, and studies show that North Americans could boost their intake by over 15% simply by drinking tap water. Now, if you live in parts of Michigan, in the Detroit area. Now, up until about a year ago, it was not recommended that you drink the tap water there. Flint, Michigan, that's where it is. Flint. And there was a massive undertaking to make sure that the water was palatable. Now, I don't know where they are with that, but some places you really need to be careful of what you do with the tap water. Flint, Michigan is one of them. But generally, across the North Americas, you could possibly boost your intake of minerals by just drinking tap water. And this by itself is a health benefit that is cheap and should not be ignored. Postmenopausal women who drank a liter of mineral water daily for 2 months lowered their LDL cholesterol, what is referred to as bad cholesterol, and increased their HDL cholesterol, which is its counterpart. And studies of people with hypertension showed significant decrease in blood pressure, which is a risk factor for cardiovascular disease. And this is after just 4 weeks of daily mineral water consumption. Low magnesium intake is associated with constipation. Magnesium draws water into the intestinal tract, aiding with regular bowel movements by relaxing intestinal muscles and improving stool consistency. A form of magnesium is found in most over-the-counter constipation remedies, but also in your tap water. Mineral water would more than likely include a healthy portion of magnesium to a healthy serving of magnesium. So if you're having a hard time, no pun intended, okay, all pun intended, then you might need to add some magnesium to your water. Calcium and magnesium are two popular ingredients in over-the-counter medications that help in the fight against heartburn. Mineral water is a treatment of choice for dyspepsia in nations across Europe. So, you want to get your mineral water. You want to get your water rich in calcium and magnesium. You want to have a little bit, or take a little bit of consideration when choosing your mineral water, because it will definitely help you to get going. Greetings, Tamika. Some people prefer to drink tap water. Yeah. I'm one of those such people. And I'm one of those people too that like my water at room temperature. Generally, anything I'm drinking, I want it at room temperature. So, it's very rare that you'll find me with a cold beverage. Now, if I go out to an event, you might catch me with a vodka tonic or one of those preferably clear beverages. I don't really do the dye. But yeah, tap water. Every day, all day for me. I wake up, it's the first thing I drink. I go through the day, I'm sipping on it. I have lunch, I'm drinking it. I have dinner. After dinner, that is what I'm drinking. 7 days a week. So, when you take this into consideration and you say, okay, all right, I'm down with whatever Stu is selling. Not that I'm selling anything really, I'm done with the information that Stu is giving. How then do I find out what minerals are in my water? Well, if you get your water from a public water source, then go ahead and contact the water company for a copy of your annual consumer confidence report. It's mandatory under the Safe Drinking Water Act. And this tells you everything you need to know. So once you get water from a public water source, you're entitled to know what is in it. If you live anywhere within the United States, yeah, you can get this consumer confidence report about your publicly provided water. If you have a well, that's all on you. You test your water. And the CDC recommends an annual water test for pH, nitrates, bacteria, and dissolved solids. That's all on you. So people that live in places that you depend on your wells to provide water, yeah, go ahead, get your stuff checked out. Now, again, 5 minerals you should want in your drinking water. And we touched on them just now. We're going to touch on them again. A little bit more information for you. Your calcium. Because it is well known for its importance in bone health. We know about that. It also plays a critical role in other bodily function. Adequate calcium intake is essential for properly functioning muscles, nerves, and the heart. Calcium also helps to regulate blood pressure and clotting. You may experience muscle cramps, fatigue, and weakness, and brittle bones if you do not get enough calcium. Drinking water that is enriched with the right level of calcium can help you to maintain healthy bones and muscles. Now the question is, how much water then do you drink when you have mineral water? Earlier, it was said that postpartum women that drank mineral water would quickly feel much better, right? Let me go back and tell you what they said about it. Postpartum women, where was that? Postmenopausal, sorry. Let me not say the wrong people. Postmenopausal women. Mineral water daily, 2 months, lowered their LDL. So, your postmenopausal, and we know from a few discussions that we've had about menopause and what happens with menopause that women lose out on minerals when they get postmenopausal. And so your vitamins and supplements, you really need to boost up on that. And it's not to say that men don't have that problem too, because what happens to women happens to men, and what happens to men happens to women alike. It's just that the results vary just a little bit. But because at the core of it, with a few major differences, we're the same. The EPA set standards that must be followed, and the reports are shared with its customers. Yes, Tamika. But, we live in an unruly society. So when it comes to organizations and groups setting standards and laying down rules, we know that there are rule breakers. We know there are standard ignorers. And without a proper regulation of certain things, there's a slap on the wrist when it is discovered by some agencies what is done with some of the products that we have consumed and are consuming. We know this. So it is in part important for us to know what it is that we're putting in our bodies and why. In addition to drinking water enriched with calcium, there are several other ways to make sure that you're getting enough essential minerals, including calcium-rich foods in your diet, such as dairy products. Now, of course, you need to be careful with some of the dairy products. You can't consume too much of it, and you need to make sure that the source is legit. So your dairy products, your leafy greens, fortified cereals, and of course you need to be careful of the pesticides and fertilizers that are being used in some of these products, some of these to nourish and grow some of these provisions, these grown provisions, these leafy greens and fortified cereals, what is being used to make these cereals. We need to be careful. We need to ask more questions than what we see on the box or on a bag. These are some of the more effective ways, though, to meet your daily calcium requirements. Additionally, vitamin D supplements can help enhance calcium absorption, and regular weight-bearing exercise promotes bone health, further ensuring that you maintain adequate calcium levels in the body. Those that are taking vitamin D, it is important, if it is not a vitamin D supplement that is enriched with calcium, you might want to take your calcium supplements with it to make sure to maximize on your absorption. Of course, you can get vitamin D in all its splendor just by stepping outside. Daytime, get some sun, perfect. You're off to the races. Magnesium, another essential mineral that plays a vital role in overall health when it comes to your body. It is necessary for energy production, regulating blood sugar levels, and maintaining the immune system, supporting the immune system. Magnesium also helps to promote healthy brain function and reduces the risk of depression and anxiety. You may experience muscle cramps, anxiety, and fatigue if you don't consume enough magnesium. And drinking water that is enriched with a splash of magnesium may help to relax your muscles and improve sleep quality. Funny enough that magnesium can help to reduce anxiety and depression. In this current climate, this current time here in the United States, you might want to pay attention to your magnesium intake. Make sure that you're getting adequate amounts of magnesium, because these are tense times and there's a lot of anxiety in people. Nobody knows what is going to happen tomorrow. Everybody watching for the news and listening for the next thing, the next bit of news to come out of the White House, the big house. And so on a cellular level, we need to be mindful of what we're putting into our bodies. So much so that we need to maybe increase the intake of certain minerals like magnesium. Now, to ensure that you're getting enough magnesium in your diet, you want to consider incorporating foods like almonds, spinach, black beans, avocados. These are all rich in the essential mineral magnesium. And a balanced diet is key. Additionally, you can opt for supplements, but remember to consult with a healthcare professional before starting any supplement regimen, because too much magnesium can lead to adverse effects. Regular exercise can also help promote magnesium absorption. So take your magnesium, do some exercise, walk down the street, play a sport, do something, run around the house, chase after your dog or your children. Either one will keep you on your toes. Magnesium is very important with this fast-paced environment. True that. Potassium, too, is critical for maintaining healthy blood pressure and heart function. It also supports nerve and muscle function and aids in the digestion and absorption of food. Low potassium levels can lead to irregular heartbeat, weakness, and fatigue. Drinking water with the right potassium levels can help replenish your body's stores and maintain healthy blood pressure levels. Incorporating potassium-rich foods in your diet is another good way to meet potassium needs. Talking about your bananas, your sweet potatoes, your white beans, spinach. These are all excellent sources of potassium. Consuming these foods regularly will not only aid in maintaining a healthy potassium level, but will also contribute to a balanced diet. Alternatively, if necessary, potassium supplements may be taken under medical supervision. People getting cramps all the time, hey, you might want to grab some potassium, incorporate that with a little magnesium, and you should be on your way to less cramps. Because, anything that helps with muscle growth and development and sustaining the muscle, then it's good for things like having cramps. Zinc is an essential mineral that supports the immune system and aids in wound healing. And when we come back from this break, we're going to talk a little bit more about zinc and another metal that we get in the form of a mineral in our water. So these we'll address when we come back from this next break. Call a friend, tell a friend, friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, enemies of your friends, and your enemies too. Somebody, anybody, everybody, let them know. There's still a little bit more time to get some information here in Healthy Love on the Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew.
Get your Miracle Fire Rub for all joint pain, poor circulation, inflammation, and other aches and pain. Rub it on, the pain is gone. Rub it twice, then you feel nice. Miracle Fire Rub is all natural, all herbal with no side effects. Order yours today, 876-808-5903 or call 876-372-1366. Miracle Fire Rub. Rub it on, pain is gone. Rub it twice, then you feel nice.
Well, here it is. The Foundation Radio Network app is now available for Android and iPhones for free. Yes, you heard correctly. Just go to your Google Play Store or your Apple App Store and download the Foundation Radio Network. Big people music with the young in mind. Now you can carry the Foundation Radio Network around with you wherever you go without ever missing a beat. Listen to Clinton Lindsay Mondays through Fridays, 12 noon till 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tony Ryan Monday through Thursdays at 5 p.m. Marlon Burrell Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Kevin Stew, Mondays through Wednesday at 10 p.m. And T-Rob, Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Check out Reason with Rattigan, Saturdays at 3 p.m. Homegrown with G. Cole, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Hillsman comes to you Sundays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. And Brother Mitch, Mondays through Fridays at 7 a.m. And check out the Foundation Radio Network Top 30 Countdowns on Fridays at 2 p.m. And don't forget to subscribe to Clinton Lindsay's YouTube channel at Clinton Lindsay Official. And cut. What are you doing, dude? You tell me somebody can't direct the thing. I did not. Foundation! People just get the app.
Imagine having our own Caribbean Center.
Imagine a museum highlighting our history and the contributions of Caribbean people to the world.
Imagine being able to visit and learn about the islands we call home.
In a place where our kids can see and feel their cultural heritage.
Your contribution to Island Space Caribbean Museum will help this dream come true.
Visit islandspacefl.org/GoFundMe
and donate today.
Yes, this is Ed Robinson, and I endorse Sendwave. Hey, want to send money to your family and friends in Jamaica easily? And that's with no transfer fees? Then Sendwave is the answer. With Sendwave.
Hi, this is Carol.
Yes, this is Ed Robinson, and I endorse Sendwave. Hey, want to send money to your family and friends in Jamaica easily? And that's with no transfer fees? Then Sendwave is the answer. With Sendwave, you send money fast and simple, right from your phone. No transfer fees. Your family can pick up cash at any Lasco, JMMB, and VMBS locations across the island, or get it straight into their bank account. Plus, get $20 credit on your first transfer with promo code RG Radio before November 30th. Download the Sendwave app now. Sendwave makes money off the exchange rate. FX fees are subject to change. Sendwave.
Yes. Akar Mantino, I'm making notes right now. You are locked in to DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift.
New music from Earth Warrior, bringing us back from the break. The track is called Blessed.
Yeah, blessed is the man who walketh not wherein the counsel of the unholy. Blessed is he.
Blessed is he, blessed is she. Welcome back to the night shift to DJ Kevin's You Healthy Love Night as we address water and what's in it. What's in your water? You know, there's a commercial that asks, what's in your wallet? Pressing too many buttons. The question asks, what's in your wallet? What's in your water? In your neck of the woods, do you know the mineral content of the water that you're consuming from your tap? And again, consumption is not just ingestion. Consumption is however you use a particular type of product. So, before we went off on the break, we were looking at zinc. Now, zinc is an essential mineral that supports the immune system and aids in wound healing. It helps to support healthy brain function also, and regulates hormone levels as well as promotes healthy skin and hair. Low zinc levels can lead to a weak immune system, slow healing wounds, and hair loss. Now, drinking water with high levels of zinc can support your immune system and promote healthy skin and hair. Now, more and more as we go through looking at these minerals and how beneficial they are, you can say, boy, water is really life. In addition to drinking mineral-enriched water, there are other ways to ensure that you're getting enough zinc in your diet, which includes consuming zinc-rich foods like meats, shellfish. I am allergic to shellfish, so that doesn't work for me. Legumes, seeds, nuts, dairy, eggs. What kind of nuts? Well, whole grains also, you can be included in that list. Supplements are also an option for those who struggle to get enough zinc through diet alone. But be sure, please, I beseech thee, consult with a healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regime. Another metal would be iron. Now, iron is essential for carrying oxygen through the body, and it plays a critical role in maintaining energy levels and supporting the immune system. Iron is also essential for hair, healthy skin, and strong nails. Low iron levels can lead to anemia, which can cause fatigue, weakness, shortness of breath. It can make you cold all the time. Drinking water that's been enhanced with the right levels of iron can help to support healthy blood cell production and maintain energy levels. So it would then also promote good circulation. Along with the magnesium, that comes in handy, and the iron, which helps with the oxygen absorption by the blood. So we want to keep these minerals flowing in our body. We want to get it in there because the body uses it up to maintain essential function. Your body can absorb iron from a variety of dietary sources. Red meats, seafood, poultry are particularly rich in heme iron, a form of iron that's easily absorbed by the body. Vegetables and iron-fortified foods provide iron, non-heme iron, and are less readily absorbed. Still, they're critical for maintaining healthy iron levels. Consuming vitamin C-rich foods along with iron-rich foods then will enhance the body's absorption of iron. It's one of those trace metals that needs something else to go with it in order for it to be fully absorbed by the body and essentially used and optimally used. Iron supplements can also be considered under the guidance of a healthcare provider, especially for those with an iron deficit or specific dietary restrictions. Where I am, only calcium, potassium, magnesium, and sodium is in our water. Okay, so you don't have iron in your water, Tamika? Here's a trick. If you have metal pipes, chances are there's some iron in your water. Okay, you're in North Lauderdale, so you're right here in South Florida. Okay. Well, let me see. Well, depending on the age of your home. I used to live in North Lauderdale. Hi, neighbor. But yeah, depending on the age of your home, you may have metal pipes. And so, but do you have cast iron pots that you cook with? If you do, then you're getting some iron from the food that you eat by way of what it is cooked in. So that is something else to consider. And of course, you have to be very careful with the care of cast iron. But it is one of the better pots to cook with. Now, there's a little bit of a risk when it comes to the overconsumption of essential minerals. While essential minerals are crucial for your body's overall health, it is also important to understand that consuming too much can have adverse effects. Moderation is key, and it is crucial to balance deficiency and excess. Too much calcium, well, that can lead to hypercalcemia, which is a condition marked by higher than normal calcium levels in the blood. This can result in kidney stones, kidney failure, and calcification of organs and soft tissues. Basically, that is what hardens your arteries, hardens your heart, gives you those stones. Too much calcium. Too much magnesium, especially in supplement form, well, you're going to end up with loose bowels, diarrhea, abdominal cramping, and in severe cases, irregular heartbeat and cardiac arrest. Potassium, well, there's a thing called hyperkalemia. And that can lead to irregular heart rhythms, palpitations. In extreme cases, heart failure. Too much zinc, nausea, vomiting, loss of appetite, stomach cramps, diarrhea, headaches. I wonder if I'm having too much zinc. I've had a headache for 2 days now. Too much zinc? Over time, high zinc levels may lead to lower immunity and low levels of HDL, the good cholesterol. Too much iron will lead to, or can lead to, hemochromatosis. Hemochromatosis is where it can lead to liver disease and heart problems and diabetes. So you have too much iron in the blood, and anything that is starts with the prefix hemo, it goes. You're talking about blood. Hey Lala, glad you could pop in. You definitely gonna have to consider what is going on with your blood if you have a condition that is called hemo anything. So, and of course, iron's relationship with the body generally goes blood-wise. So, more to take into consideration. Remember, in everything, moderation. You don't want to have too much, you don't want to have too little. You have to find just that right place. And so, if you're eating and maintaining portion control, then if you eat the right portions at the right times and you're drinking with also portion control, your water, that is, then all you need to take into consideration is the source of the water. If it's mineral water, you know that is enhanced with certain minerals. It may be from a mineral spring. If you're drinking bottled water and it's from a glass bottle versus a plastic bottle, because you know plastic bottle has a tendency to have seepage. Things to consider: is it a hard plastic or a soft plastic? Either way, there's some seepage that can happen with plastic, not so much so with glass because it's solid. And so water in and of itself would taste different coming out of a plastic container versus a glass container. But then you have to look at the practicality of it. When you're looking to move to a neighborhood, you also want to think about, most of the time we're thinking about, is this a safe neighborhood? We're thinking about, is this an easily accessible neighborhood? We don't often think about the public water supply in this neighborhood. And so, of course, get your consumer report, because it would contain the information that you seek as it relates to the water, the mineral content in your water. You don't want to end up on the short end of the stick. You don't want to have too much minerals. You don't want to have too little. At least with too little, you can supplement. So it's going to cost you a little bit more, but hey, too much, yeah, there's a little bit more work that you're going to have to do. Because now you're going to have to look at how it is that you're going to balance out this mineral content in your water. So now you're talking filters. You're talking about possibly buying bottled water versus drinking water from your tap. People that are in the Miami area, they're concerned about the fluoride content in their water and asking the question, hey, is this good for us? Because some scientists are saying, hey, it's not. Now, if the fluoride in the water is not good for you, then does that mean that we shouldn't allow our dentists to use fluoride and we should stay away from fluoride toothpastes? Because, not because you brush your teeth and spit it out, does it mean that nothing goes into the body. There's nothing that goes on our skin or in our bodies that is not absorbed by the body. Remember that. And so, with that being said, pay attention to the minerals in your water, because water is life, and this is the primary thing that we need to survive. Good, clean drinking water. If you consume tap water, you want to make sure that even if it is not top tier, high quality tap water, that whatever filters that you are getting will enhance that level of minerals in the water or balance it out at minimum. Because this little thing that is overlooked could possibly save your life. Sounds extreme, doesn't it? But the reality is, it could save your life. As we jump into musical therapy, this is Plus Disturbance.
Some people hate you for nothing.
An artist out of Broad County.
Some people say if they make enough money they can escape from this.
The track is called Plant a Seed.
But if you think it to Mars, you know say you're stuck here with a star. Why you stand there looking far? You better plant the seed you want. Raise the fruit you want. Plant the seed you want. I tell you plant the seed you want. Raise the fruit you want. Plant the seed you want. And every child that you make is just a seed to a plant. To reap the benefits you got to know what you want. They say that we die from the day that we born. To master the energy that is matter. They say that the truth is in the crown of the heart. And no one can save you if you're coming up short. You can find nutrition in the fruit, but the life of the plant is from the seed to the root. Plant the seed you want. Raise the fruit you want. Plant the seed you want. I tell you plant the seed you want. Raise the fruit you want. Plant the seed you want. They cannot learn your lesson for you, so they cannot steal your blessing, and this you should know. The path you choose to do love somehow. Don't let it get you down, 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 down. Plant the seed you want.
Greetings, Marilyn.
The fruit you want.
The magical one. Welcome.
You want. I tell you plant the seed you want. Raise the fruit you want. Plant the seed you want. Some people hate you for nothing. Some say it's just a religion. Some people say if they make enough money they can escape from this prison. But if you never get your ticket to Mars, you know say you're stuck here with no sound. Why you stand there looking, man? You better plant the seed you want. Raise the fruit you want. Plant the seed you want.
I'm wasting my time, oh Lord. But now they see me on the front line like sun and shine.
This is music from Robert Dallas,
Sitting down and studying now
out of the UK. One Harmony Music Production.
Because I love me, I deal with all the time.
That's the title of the track right there. Love where I deal with.
Me, I deal with. I love 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 me, I deal with all the time.
Not some of the time.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Them a worry about me, but me no worry about them. All I know, the best in life is yet to come. Victory is on my mind. Success is a must. To make them stay there and wasting them time. I love me, I deal with. 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 All the time. All the time. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Yeah. I remember when they used to say I'm wasting my time, oh Lord. But now, them see me on the front line like sun and shine. Because I'm not sitting down and studying no war and crime. Oh no, because I love me I deal with all the time. They might worry about me, but me no worry about them. Oh no, all I know the best in life is yet to come.
This is Jabraids. It's called Rock With Me.
Let me tell you a story of the things that keeps me up at night. At times I know you're lonely, and the feelings they just can't hide. Let's make sweet memories in the garden, eating fruit so sweet. Enjoy our lives before we're old. It's alright. Rock with me, yes. Tonight, tonight. Come on and feel it. Give it a try. Skank with me, yes. Tonight, tonight. Come on and keep it alive. I see it in your eyes. You can't decide if the feelings are right, if they're right. Cause we know this ain't wrong or right. It's a move and wine and moonlight. Let's take off in the night. Rock with me, yes. Tonight, tonight. Come on and feel it. Give it a try. Skank with me, yes. Tonight, tonight. Come on and keep it alive. Sure. Every time I flash my natty, yes, me see she draw near. Then she moving to the drums, it's like she don't care. When me rock the microphone, and yes, me see she starts there. Yes, she starts there. Yes, she starts there. Oh yes. Every time I come around, me see she draw near. Every time I rock the microphone, me see she starts there. Every time I flash my natty, yes, me see she draw near. Yes, she draw near. Yes, she draw near. Rock with me, yes. Tonight, tonight. Come on and feel it. Give it a try. Stand with me, yeah. Tonight, tonight. Come on and keep it alive. Yeah.
This is Army Gideon. Track called Empress.
I love you like the Empress that you are. You remind me of Empress Menen. I love you like the Empress that you are. So please sing this Empress anthem. Love you like the Empress that you are. You remind me of Empress Menen. I love you like the Empress that you are. I'm glad that you are more than just a friend. Alright, yo. Oh, daughters of Zion, I am black and I'm comely. Fear not that your rising sun, it has ever looked upon me. Kissing you with kisses from my heart. Darling, you know that your love is precious than wine. Every time you speak, and oh, your speech is entertaining. I can see doves in your eyes. Alright, yo. Woman, you're natural, you're highly spiritual. No pork, no mixing on your pot. Alright, yo. And then I'm tantalized, waiting in vain so long. I wanna give you all I've got. Oh, I love you like the Empress that you are.
You remind me of Empress Menen. I love you like the Empress that you are. So please sing this Empress anthem. Love you like the Empress that you are. And you remind me of Empress Menen. I love you like the Empress that you are. And I am glad that you are more than just a friend. Me love her bad. When time for greet her, she have to get a tread. With no complication, yo, if she said, well, I don't know what I would do. Oh gosh, God of mercy. Me say I'm me and Bessa and she love Womitan. Rastafari give her strength, me are the crown champion. She love the vibe she get from the Armageddon. Natural Empress, ital meditation. Coca-Cola bottle shape, them are the type of girl we love. The girl when not so fit, a bigger figure girl we love. All the girls around the world and very few would make the cut. Her smell and her talk and her touch, girl, I love you like the Empress that you are. You remind me of Empress Menen. I love you like the Empress that you are. So please sing this Empress anthem. Love you like the Empress that you are. Oh, you remind me of Empress Menen. I love you like the Empress that you are. And I am glad that you were more than just a friend.
Kiss me, touch me, slowly, baby, rock me, steady, move.
This is music from China Nicole.
It's been a weekend and I can't sleep.
It's called Kiss Me.
It's taking over me. I try to sugarcoat it with a little honey. I'm really missing my baby. Round and round we go. When will you come home? How I miss you so. Been too long since you kiss me, touch me, slowly, baby, rock me, steady, move me crazy. A mellow candlelight, the fire is burning. Your wish is my delight. Whatever you are yearning. It's been a weekend and I can't sleep. What is taking over me? I try to sugarcoat it with a little honey. I'm really needing you, baby.
Blessings, Andy.
Kiss me, touch me, slowly, baby. Rock me, steady, move me crazy. Ooh, it's a wonderful feeling to need you home again. Oh, baby. Such a marvelous feeling to need you home again. I need you here to kiss me, touch me, slowly, baby. Rock me, steady, move me crazy. It's been a weekend and I can't sleep. What is taking over me? I try to sugarcoat it with a little honey. I'm really missing my baby. Round and round we go. Round and round. When will you come home? How I miss you so. Been too long since you kiss me, baby. I need you to kiss me, rock me steady.
I know that you've been hurt before, now you wanna blame it all on me. I heard about your past relationship.
This is music from that human rights attorney himself, Mr. Isaac Buchanan. Man who has now gone into politics, running for a seat in East Portland in Jamaica.
Baby, I'll be your lover's right.
He's also behind the tablet initiative for schoolers.
Oh,
y'all can check out that GoFundMe also.
Because I love you, I love you, I love you.
Big up ISAT.
Let me rock you, baby. If you wanna be my lady, satisfy you daily, set you free. I know that you've been hurt before, now you wanna blame it all on me. I heard about your past relationship and the damage you did. It's really got you down in me. It's hard to find the words sometimes to express to you how I feel. But I'm at that point in my life where I know what we got is real. Baby, I'll be your lover's right. Just call on me when you need the support. Oh, I'll be your lover's right. Just call on me when you need me the most. Because I love you, I love you, I love you. Now tell me just how I should feel knowing that you should.
Big up to Titchfield High, winning the Schools Challenge quiz.
Makes me feel I don't deserve.
Putting on a beating on JC.
Set out to destroy the woman who carries my dreams.
That's our future right there.
Emotional high, and I need to set you free. Baby, I'll be your lover's right. Just call on me when you need the support. Oh, I'll be your lover's right. Just call on me when you need me the most. Because I love you, I love you, I love you. I would never hurt you and never cause you pain. I'm just an innocent you from down the lane. Hope all my love for you will never go in vain. Without you in my life, I get stress from my brain. I can be everything you need, like the trees that grow from the seas, and need me like the air that you breathe. And you and I for war, just make it be what it be. Baby, I'll be your lover's right. Just call on me when you need the support. Oh, I'll be your lover's right. Just call on me when you need me the most. Because I love you, I love you, I love you. Hush now, baby, here's my shoulder. You don't have to cry no more. Hush now, I give you everything. I'll show you what I've got in store. Hush now, say baby, here's my shoulder. You don't have to cry no more, no more, no more.
Is that Andy? ISAT said the tablets are working, so people get on board. $90 for a tablet. $90 to change the life of a student in Jamaica. Literally.
Call on me when you need me the most. Because I love you, I love you, I love you. Don't wanna be without you, baby. Don't wanna be without you, baby. Don't wanna be without you, baby. Don't wanna be without you. We made it. Now we'll never be apart. We finally made it. Now you live with
Music from the Robinsons.
Yes, we made it.
Ed Robinson, John Marie.
In a brand new start.
The song was a wedding gift from Hopeton the Pen Lindo.
Love has found its way.
Their first recording as a married couple.
Some time ago, and admired you from afar.
It's called We Made It.
I knew you were very special. Baby, now here we are.
I felt the same way about you. Must be the Father's plan. And what God has put together, let no man put asunder.
We made it. Now we'll never be apart. We finally made it.
Now you live within my heart.
Yes, we made it. A new beginning, a brand new start.
We finally made it.
was magical watching her walk down that sandy aisle right there on the beach.
Yes, we made it. A new beginning, a brand new start.
Incidentally,
Made it today. Love has found its way.
every anniversary since then it has rained.
Blessing, I've been knocking on heaven's door. Thank you, Lord, for everything. Now I feel secure.
Love and understanding is the key. You know you can count on me through sickness, health, and adversity. We will always be.
We made it. Now we'll never be apart. We finally made it.
Now you live within my heart.
Yes, we made it. A new beginning, a brand new start.
We finally made it today.
Love has found its way. We made it. Now we'll never be apart. We finally made it.
Memories of you keep running through my mind. Remembering how you keep me on the line.
This is Winchester T.
I'm waiting a long, 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 long time just to let you know.
The track is called Look What Love Can Do.
Look what love can do. Now it's just me and you.
Just the two of us.
Look what love can do. Now it's just me and you.
Me and all of you.
I can smile, a smile just like a child. Look what love can do. Now it's just me, now it's just you. I love to hold and tease you for the things you put me through. I could have given up on you, but I know I need you in my life. Now here we are as man and wife. Oh, what a life. Look what love can do. Now it's just me and you. Look what love can do. Now it's just me and you. Now I stand back and smile. A smile just like a child. Look what love can do. Now it's just me. Now it's just you. Let's build a home together. We go through any weather. You're my one and only lover. Love you. Love to have you under the cover. Just wanna keep you here forever. My lover. Look what love can do. Now it's just me and you. Look what love can do. Now it's just me and you. Now I stand back and smile. A smile just like a child, baby. Look what love can do. Now it's just me. Now it's just you. Oh, baby. My
DJ Kevin Stew, all manners and respect is due, cause you are carry the music and the culture right through. Big up yourself, Cesar Cesar.
This is music from Cesar. It's called When You've Got Love.
Treat it like a treasure every day. Cause when you got love, never you waste it. Don't throw it all away. When you got love, keep it real safe. Treat it like a treasure every day. Cause when you got love, never you waste it. Don't throw it all away. Life is hard at times,
This is Christina Alicia.
But you played me like a fool.
It's called Fool's Love.
Strumming my pain, strumming my pain. I keep waiting in vain for you. Hey. Round and round, here we go. Pull my heart and then you let go. Round and round, I need to let go. Fool's love it is for sure. Round and round, here we go. Pull my heart and then you let go. Round and round, I need to let go. Fool's love it is for sure. I keep telling myself that this chemistry is love. All my friends can tell. Everybody tell that my heart is clearly gone. I thought this love was true, but I can't get through to you. You keep strumming my pain, strumming my pain. I keep waiting in vain for you. And round here we go. Pull my heart and then you let go. Round and round, I need to let go. Whose love it is for sure. Round and round here we go. Pull my heart and then you let go. Round and round, I need to let go. Whose love it is for sure. Whose love it is for sure. Whose love it is for sure. If you don't pick up the phone this time, I'ma call 911, baby. That's how my body is calling. Calling, my love. I wanted to be cool, but you played me like a fool. I know you're strumming my pain, strumming my pain. I keep waiting in vain for you.
Music just turns me
If you don't pick up the phone this time, I'ma call 911. That's how my body is calling.
That's Christina Alicia. I thought the thing is big and serious.
But you played
5 minutes to the top of the hour.
I know you're strumming my pain, strumming my pain. I keep waiting in vain for you. Hey. Round and round, here we go. Pull my heart and then you let go. Round and round, I need to let go. Whose love it is for sure. Round and round, here we go. Pull my heart and then you let go. Round and round, I need to let go. Whose love it is for sure.
This is the sound of a man I trust with my life, literally.
Thinking of you.
This is G-Mac.
That's all I seem to do.
His rendition of Kissing You.
When you're not here, I long to hold you near. Maybe this time together we must spend. Holding you close, taking time to let you know. Tonight's the night we will share. Turn off the lights, come close to me. Tell me I'm all you ever need. Tell me it's not just a dream. And if it is, my heart believes that you are mine and this is real. Loving you all through the night.
Share my love.
It will be alright.
Together, kissing you.
Loving you all through the night.
Share my love.
It will be alright, yeah. What's better than a love that's made for two? I cannot count the ways I feel for you, but you should know, and starting from today, from this point on, my love is here to stay. Like close to me, hold on. Let's make love all night long. Baby, I'm yours. Take all of me. I never tried to
share my love.
Tonight is our night.
Together, kissing you.
Loving you all through the night.
Share my love.
It will be alright. When you said that you love me, you said that you'd always be there for me, and you tried.
Let me squeeze in a piece of this Kumar.
That no one would ever come take my place, just in case.
It's called Love Crazy.
To the maze and the phases, girl. I want you to know you're amazing. Please don't take me wrong. I'm just trying to be honest. Please don't take me wrong. Don't you think I'm foolish? Please don't take me wrong. I'm just trying to be honest. Please don't take me wrong. Even though you tell pure lie, still me never vex with you. Never vex with you.
This unfortunately is where we part company tonight. I want to thank you each and everyone for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. And as we part company, do remember, look out for members of your community. Your community is not the development that you live in, but it spreads far and wide. For those that you pass on the bus, the plane, the boat, the train, whether you walk, ride or drive, these are members of your community. Do something good for them today, because you never know who's going to do something good for you tomorrow. My name is Kevin Stew. This is how I like to do it to you, for you, and with you. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, right here at kevinstew.com. Night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. Well, the website will be back soon. It's as soon as this server thing gets sorted out. Thank you, Tamika.
Why can't we just satisfy?
Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you, wherever you are in the world. From right here in South Florida, I wish you all a good night. Be good. But if you can't be good at it. Take care until we meet again.
I'm just wondering if we should live like this.
Blessings.
Please don't take me wrong. I'm just trying to be honest. Please don't take me wrong.
Greetings and salutations, one and all. You're invited to tune in to the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It airs on Mondays with Community and Finance, Tuesdays with Healthy Love, and Wednesdays with Real Talk from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Come spend some time interacting in the stew pot, where we keep things bubbling and wind down in musical therapy. The night shift with DJ Kevin Stew is on kevinstew.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.